welcome back. It has been so long since we have sat down and had a chat. Today's video is very casual. I'm doing a luxury unboxing while I was in Hawaii before all of the drama, which I will tell you guys about. I made some bad decisions over at Fendi. Husband was not thrilled. And so I have been back for about 3 weeks now, and I haven't even opened it yet. It is literally still boxed exactly as how it came the day I bought it. And I really want to use this bag, and so I've been putting it aside, waiting to unbox it with you guys. So I'm going to kind of give you a little story time about my trip, show you guys some clips, and tell you all about how I ended up in the ER. So normally when I go on a trip, I usually bring all of my equipment with me. I bring my drone, I bring a couple of cameras, I bring batteries, I bring all this stuff because usually my intention is to, you know, create content while I'm there. Like I don't vacation ever. Every time that we go somewhere, it's always either husband has a client there or husband and I have a client there, or I'm going with the like explicit intention of creating content for YouTube or for Instagram. So we don't really like vacation and take time off. Like no matter what, we're always working on either his stuff or my stuff. So the point of going to Hawaii was actually to create a vlog series to get some beautiful photos for Instagram, which we kind of did, and just kind of live our best life and all of that, and kind of show you guys beautiful places. That was really what it was about, to go and have a new experience and all that stuff. It's what it's always about. So a lot of what we do is, you know, kind of around, you know, kind of what we do for work, whether it's our day jobs or kind of this world that we're in. So the first couple of days in Hawaii were incredible. As mentioned, I went into Fendi and made some bad decisions, and I'm going to unbox that while I tell you guys a little bit about my trip. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna pop in a 2-minute kind of little video montage I was able to put together. So basically, we went to Waikiki, we went to Honolulu. I need scissors, I think, maybe. We went to Waikiki, we went to Honolulu. And we stayed at the Royal Hawaiian. They were kind enough to, you know, treat us to breakfast every morning because I let them know it was coming. Usually I do that to let, you know, hotels know, like if you see somebody running with the camera, it's me. I'm taking pictures of your beautiful property. They were like, super thrilled to have you. Here's some free breakfast on us. It was really nice. So we had a great time there. We had breakfast every day. The buffet was amazing. The first couple of days we went to the botanical gardens on Oahu, which were incredible. I felt like I was in Jurassic Park. I felt like I was in Lost. It was absolutely stunning. We got so much done. We mostly just shopped around a lot. We had a lot of fun making bad decisions, and I'm gonna tell you guys the story about this bag as well. So this video may get a little long, so if you have things to do today, I will see you after work, and if you are hanging out with me, thanks for hanging out with me. So we did a lot of shopping. I was there with husband. I was there with my photographer Nicole and her mom Shelly. Super cool ladies. Obviously husband was surrounded by women. Not a bad position for any man to be in, I imagine. So we were having a really good time. We went to the botanical gardens. They were absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to think of what else we did after that. We went to the beach. We had dinner at Duke's Waikiki on the water at sunset. It was fantastic. We had some of the best tacos I've ever had. We had Moco Loco. We were eating local food. We were just having like the greatest time ever. It was just fantastic. We took a tour, and so we ended up at a Japanese temple recreation thing that they have right outside of Waikiki. We went to the North Shore. We tried some really cool smoothies that we found on the side of the road. Super awesome. This is just, by the way, the receipt. I'm gonna tilt you guys down so you can watch me unbox this while I'm talking. Maybe that will like work a little better. Okay, so while I'm unboxing, and you can look at my bad tan. By the way, I'm gonna have a tan video up for you guys soon. This is something we need to discuss. There's a new brand that everyone's talking about, but no one's talking about how difficult it is to use, so that is coming soon. So while we went on this tour, we went to the North Shore. We also rented a Jeep and took that up to the North Shore. We got some great pictures. It was so much fun. And then I went into Fendi, and this was on our way to meet Nicole and her mom for lunch one day, and I had my eye on this bag probably since I saw it on the runway back in September. And I'm not a Fendi person, I'm not like into all that stuff, but I saw this little bag and I was dying, you guys. And so we walked by Fendi, and I told husband, let me just pop in and see if they have it in stock, because it has been, I have been on the wait list forever and ever because they just haven't had it available for sale yet. So I popped into Fendi and I said, hey, do you happen to have this little bag? And she was like, oh my God, it just came in today. And I was like, so needless to say, I was highly excited. She said, can I go get it for you? I said, abso-friggin-lutely, you can go get it for me. So she went upstairs. Husband gave me that face that he always gives me when he knows I'm making bad life choices, and he went and sat in the corner. Now, one thing to know about buying luxury goods in Hawaii, they have special price points there, you guys. So things are 10 to 20% less than they are on the mainland. And so I knew I wanted to take advantage of that. So I got this little baby right here. Oh my God. Okay, let me take this off. So this is a Montresor bucket bag in the white with white leather. Oh, can you see that? Can you see how glorious this is? This is like the most glorious. So she took it out of the bag and she unboxed it and all that stuff, and I just about died. I have wanted this bag for months now, for months and months and months and months and months. So I was so excited. I was like, what kismet that I would go to Waikiki, happen to walk in to Fendi, and happen to walk in the day they got this little bucket bag in. I was just, oh my God. I was just like, it was kismet. Husband did not think it was kismet and didn't really particularly care for any of that. So I'm gonna tell you guys about the bag, I guess. It's kind of this PVC, so it's see-through, just super cute for spring. It has a leather bottom, a leather drawstring here, so you kind of put your phone, put your keys, all that stuff, and then you do that with it. And then you can carry it by this little thing. It also comes with a crossbody strap, which is probably how I'm gonna wear it, honestly, so I'm gonna take it out of the sleeve. So, my trip was going so great. I had made a bad decision, but saved about, I think it was about $400 with the, you know, the Hawaii pricing we got was so great. And I was really excited. I had the bag delivered to my room. Everything was hunky-dory. I'm going actually to have husband set this up for me. So basically you put these little things in this little thing, and then you put it through these little things. Anyway, it's like, it's a whole thing. Okay, so while husband is helping put together my bag on the couch, I'm gonna tell you guys that we were having, like I said, such a great trip. We took some great pictures. I had been vlogging and everything. We went out to dinner a couple times. It was really nice. And then what had happened was we were on our way to the Cheesecake Factory. We had been shooting for probably 4 hours that day. We were all kind of tired. So I went back to the room to change because I had been wearing like dresses and Spanx and all that stuff, take pictures. And then my husband and I were on our way out to meet Nicole and Shelly for supper, and it was dark out and I didn't see where I was going, and I ended up falling down a flight of stairs. So picture this, it was like pitch black out. We're on our way to the Cheesecake Factory and the hotel is dimly lit and the stairs are made out of black lava rock. So you really can't see anything unless you're like super paying attention. I was putting my room key away in my purse and talking to husband, and then like before I knew it, I was like rolling down the stairs. And then when I got to the bottom of the stairs, husband ran and like picked me up, and he was like, oh my God, are you okay? He said, you sound like you broke your arm. And I said, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. And he helped me up, and I sat on a curb, or like a little like bench thing, and I looked down and there was blood all over my shoe. This is kind of gory. There's blood all over my shoe, and I was like, oh. And then I started like sweating really bad, and I got really dizzy, and I really wanted to throw up, and I raised up my pant leg, and there was a hole in my leg and stuff was hanging out of it. Like it was, oh God, it was so gross, like so gross. So my pants had like ripped, and there was inside of me stuff on the outside of me. It was just the most disgusting. So needless to say that I panicked a little bit, and I limped back. Like husband helped me. We limped back to where the concierge was at the hotel, and we said, hey, is there a doctor nearby? I just fell down the stairs. I'm bleeding and I need to see someone. And they were awesome. They were very quick to like get security, get me in a wheelchair, and they had an urgent care at the Sheridan right across the parking lot. So I ended up at the urgent care ER and needed stitches. So I was like wheeled in, and then husband helped me up, and I was in like excruciating pain. Like literally inside of me was hanging on the outside of my leg. It was the most disgusting. And the doctor was really cool, and he was like, do you think anything's broken? And I'm like, I don't think so, because I can feel pressure, but like it feels like I'm like, you're gonna have to like amputate or something. It was awful. And so basically, long story short, we ended up in there for like 6 hours or something. How long were we in there? Do you remember how long we were in there?
The urgent care?
Yeah.
About an hour, maybe an hour.
Was it an hour? I swear to God, it was like I felt like my entire life. I felt like my entire existence was spent in that ER, at the urgent care. So anyway, they were really great. They checked everything, made sure that I got stitched up. Stitches, if you've never had stitches, I don't recommend it. It hurts like crazy. It's pretty awful. And then I also have some contusions. So we've been back a couple of weeks, and my legs are looking so much better than they did immediately after. So if you see in the next try-on hauls that you like see like a big hole wound in my leg, that's where I had my stitches. And if you see bruising and stuff, I'm still pretty bruised. So I had like bone contusions or something, and anyway, I have big like bumps on the inside of my leg that are really hard on both legs. And then I had a bump and a bruise that's still kind of healing on my hip that really hurts, because I kind of went down this way and then like rolled and landed on my elbow and my hip. So my elbow's actually doing much better. It was mostly just scraped up and bruised and stuff, and that looks a lot better. And then like I said, my hip is still like recovering and stuff. So needless to say, this happened like right in the middle of the trip, and from there on out there wasn't much else I could do. So I ended up spending the rest of my beautiful Hawaii trip in my room, in my hotel room, crying and limping and on pain meds. Actually, not on pain meds. I was on Advil, because I don't take narcotics if I don't have to. So I didn't take any pain meds. I just took Advil and stuff. And I cried a lot. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking like, how was your trip? Are you gonna have vlogs? I would love to have restaurant recommendation, tour recommendations. I would love to have all of these things. I have a couple of these things for you guys for Oahu, but I don't have a whole heck of a lot, because I fell down a flight of stairs and then, you know, destroyed my legs and couldn't walk for quite some time. And then as soon as I got back, I got hit with the flu that's going around. Awful, terrible. So I am now finally starting to feel human, just in time for our Miami and Bahamas trip. So I pray that I don't fall down anything else. So husband finished put that bag together for me, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. It is the most adorable. Okay, so here she is. Isn't she the most precious? Oh my God, I'm dying. So cute. So I forgot to mention, so this strap can actually come off, and I bought an extra strap for it that matches the same PVC. So if I wanted to be like super over the top extra, I could replace this one with this one. And again, the prices were so great. I think total with tax, we paid under $1,800 for the bag and the strap. And that's because I think we got like 10% off because it was Hawaii, plus their sales tax is 4%, where everywhere else is like 9% or something. And so I am just so freaking thrilled that I got this bag, and I saved so much money because I was gonna get it anyway. So here we are. So here it is. Oh my God. Okay, let me tilt the camera down so you guys can see a little better. How cute is that, you guys? She's the most precious little bag. Oh, I just love it. I love how long the crossbody is on it. So if you've been looking at one of these and you're wondering like what it looks like on a curvy person, because I feel like a lot of times you see these bags on like the skinny girls, and that doesn't really help to see like how low things hang and what things look like in relation to like hips and stuff. Like here you go. So I'm taking this baby to Miami with me. She's the most precious. I freaking love the little bag trend. I think I'm gonna be wearing this an actual 10. Okay, so that is it for me and my little Fendi unboxing. This bag is so cute. I know I will say it forever. This bag is like the actual cutest little thing in the whole world. She is the most precious little bag, and I love her so much. And I cannot wait to wear her all the places. Yeah, so I am talking husband into a Hawaii trip redo, considering most of my trip was spent miserable and bleeding and filled with stitches and Advil and sleeping in this beautiful hotel bed, but still sleeping. It was not so great. So yeah, that is it, you guys. So this is my first story time video that I always have to bring. I have to bring some fashion into everything, because like I can't just do a story time video and not have like something fashion to talk about. So let me know what you guys thought, and let me know if you want to see more of these story time videos. And that is it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I love you so much. Oh, and before I go, some housekeeping to talk about. I took a poll on Instagram recently, and I can't remember exactly when, but it was recently. And I asked you guys, based on your feedback, do you want to see more frequent shorter hauls, or do you want to see like bigger hauls? It was literally 50-50. Like half of you guys said I want one long haul a week, and a bunch of you guys, and half of you guys were like, I want something like every single day. And so I was like, okay, so since we can't make up our minds about anything, I can't come to a consensus, what we're going to do is we're gonna try. I'm gonna start putting up shorter, smaller hauls, but more frequently. So what that will mean is that we get to see each other more, super exciting. But also it will mean that you guys don't have to wait as long to get a haul. So when I'm doing collective hauls, or when I'm ordering from companies and maybe I think, oh, I wanna add that in, or that didn't work or whatever, and I wanna like bring different pieces in, sometimes the shipping takes a while, and so I want to bring you guys stuff that will actually be in stock by the time you see the videos. So what we're gonna do is start doing these shorter hauls. Sometimes there's gonna be 3 items, sometimes 5. If there's bigger hauls like Boohoo and stuff, it's cheaper, so we can do more with that. But basically what that will mean is that we can see each other more. There's a higher likelihood that what I'm talking about will be in stock and available for you. There'll be more style tips. There will be more, just more. And we're gonna see how that goes for a little bit, and we'll gauge by your feedback, see what you guys think, and see what works best. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I cannot wait to take my little Fendi bag out on the town. And I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Super excited to be back. Super excited to be back in the swing of things, provided I don't get hurt and or injured in Miami and the Bahamas. We will have some really cool content coming with my friends Marissa and Jason and husband and I as we go gallivanting through the Caribbean. Let us hope that everything is smooth sailing. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.